Hello everyone, my name is Buster Coyote from Pixabyte, and welcome to Indie Access. Every episode we'll be taking a look at some of the most recently released indie games, as well as some still in development. Today we'll be taking a look at Knytt Underground, yes you guessed it. From developer Nifless Games, Knytt Underground can be played on Windows, Mac, Linux, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation Vita. Knytt Underground is a quirky platformer that allows you to explore a world full of odd creatures and mystery. It is said that the world is ending and all of the humans are gone. No one knows why they have gone or if the rumors are even true. But I'm willing to bet if we start with Chapter 1, maybe we'll find out. If this ends up being a game that you would like to play, that you would enjoy, stay tuned until the end of the video where we will tell you how you can win a download code for a free copy of Knytt Underground for the PS3 and PS Vita. Oh, hey, you want to talk to us, huh? Oh, Nicholas. Hi there. Welcome to Knytt Underground. In this game, you play as a girl who has lost all her memories. No? You have no idea who you are, or how you ended up here. Don't listen to him, he's such a liar. Anyways, hi, my name is Me Sprocket. Right now I need to see the fairies, so we should totally go to them. Mind if we say hi to my sister first, though? She lives up at the top of the path. Okay, well, little paraphrasing aside, we have to go up top. Alright, so Me is a mute sprite. She is, none of these people are human, they're all fairies and sprites, and we live underground. Now, the nice thing about this, though, is, boom, we can turn into a ball of light. Well, whenever the green thing's around. And this will allow us to talk to our sister, Ray. Or Ree, I guess, technically. I'm gonna go with Ree. Hey sis, look what I found. A rare human artifact. It automatically creates maps over places. Amazing, isn't it? I want you to have it. Yes, I know. I'm the best. You're welcome. You need it more than me anyway. I'm not the one who goes spelunking all the time. So I was told you're going to the Fairy Springs. If you get to make an extra wish, can you make it for me for a name change? For me, that is. I mean, seriously, what kind of name is Ree? In either case, see you around. Well, me, Ray, no? Okay. Oh, maybe I'm looking too far into it. But if we hold space, we now have a map that will automatically work its way out as we go along. No, bad robot. So we can take the power-up down here and use it to great effect on somewhere else, but oh no, it ran out. So I like that about the developer. Some things like that that'll allow you to get a lot of movement in a game can be used to break a game. The original Marios and stuff that actually had capes, you could fly over the whole entire stage. But the developer has thought his way through this and allowed it only to be used for a certain amount of time. I like that. Another thing I do really like is something that I will definitely touch on, and it is the aesthetic and background of the game. As you can see, there's a lot of time put into this game. Each little part of the level has some type of detail. Now, some people might say, okay, it looks a lot like Limbo. Sure. The dark colors, the backgrounds, and kind of a smaller platforming character sure has Limbo tendencies, but the vibrant color in this and then the really heavy emphasis on music really makes a big difference. Alright, what do we have here? So we'll hit enter, and we have a save game. Very nice. So you can see it's almost like coral. We have rocks. It's almost like it's underwater. Really cool, and the music changes to reflect that. So we'll go on down. Now for those asking about the controls, I'm just using up to jump and right and left to move around. We can just automatically hang on to any surface like this, such as the vertical surfaces here. And how about we continue to go down? Once again, it's almost like an underwater feel to it. Feels very zen-like, very relaxing, especially for a platformer, which these games usually can infuriate people. Super Meat Boy, for one, was a difficult game. I want to be the guy. Okay, so now we've hit another power-up, and let's hit A. Ah, it shoots stuff. And we all know that I like exploding things. And although that's not really the emphasis of this game, we will every once in a while need it, like for that guy. Okay, so we had a robot there. He was going to shock us. What do we do? Let's grab this power-up that was conveniently placed here for us. And there we go. Now, we couldn't have jumped up here, so we had to go through them. So the game shows you in a very minimalistic tutorial type of fashion how to play the game. Once again, I've mentioned this in other games. It's nice to have a game where you kind of figure stuff out and you'll memorize stuff and remember it that way so much more, I think, than when someone says, all right, press A here. Because then you end up forgetting if there's a lot of controls. And although the controls aren't overly complex, you know, it's still nice to not have everything thrown at you at once. Also, for those of you that aren't big on using the directional keys for up, jumping, and left and right movement, you can also hit in the settings in advanced key settings, and it'll allow you to use X to jump and Z to walk. Not really sure what walk is used for, but it looks pretty darn cool. Alright, so here's our map, automatically creating itself for us. It will show things like S for save, we have doors, all kinds of things. And just a couple minutes in, we've already implemented a new type of enemy. And I'm willing to bet you stand in that light, you get zapped. So, but we go right here and once again, as most nice platformers are now, you don't get shot back to the very beginning of the world because, well, that would be kind of irritating. I'm a big fan of, let's make the game hard, but let's not make it kind of cheap to make it hard. Okay, so to the right, it doesn't look like we'll be able to go that way. Once again, to the left, we can't jump up there. So let's continue on. What do we have down here? Ah, more colors. A. What do we have now? Ooh, a little jumpy jump. And if you hear the sound, I'll shut up for a second so you can hear it. I like that. I like that. It just, everything about it has a nice little charm to it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that everything's perfect in the world, but I really like this game. I'm so far having a blast with it. It has just enough story. Oop, once again, just hitting A. There we go. That it wants you to, you want to continue. I mean, like, I'm not always big on, oh, okay, so tab. Not always big on something that's like, all right, just go do whatever you want. But this, although it is have a kind of a sandbox style of a lot of openness, you can go at any route, there is a definite story and a definite area you need to go to before you can get to other areas. So we do have a silver coin. Many sprites rely on human money to do business. This is not without problems, as there is no general agreement about the exact values of the various coins. So that's something we just started out with, I believe. And a candlestick. Alright. Legend has it that the candles placed on these candlesticks will never melt. However, experiments suggest otherwise. So once again, and then our map. I really like games that have a little extra, just, you know, quirkiness to it, a little extra humor. When you're playing a game, it's supposed to be about fun. And, well, it's fun. We can always do this too. In mid-air, use our little A to jump. Now, I was thinking, okay, this game has a lot of secrets from what I've been told. Now, what if I run over here real quick with our red power-up and then jump up here? Well, it runs out about here. So once again, as I was saying, the developer thought ahead. He doesn't want us to access this part yet until either we find a new item or until we get something else later in Chapter 2. And that something else is the ability to turn into another character on the fly. Really cool mechanic that I really enjoy personally because it adds another layer of depth to a game that, well, usually platformers are based just on gimmicks, but I feel that this is not just some gimmick but a lot of fun. And you turn into a ball that can jump super, super high and bounce around all over the place. You can also move pretty fast. You can also flip back to our main character, me, and then proceed on as well. So you can jump up really high and then jump onto a wall. But that is neither here nor there in Chapter 1. There's this guy instead. Hey, Johan's the name. You can talk to me. You know, there's this thing called speaking. So you don't even have the decency to talk to me. Yet you expect me to open this door for you. Oh, the door's kind of cute, actually. Fine. I was even going to let you through for free, but you can forget that now. There are 2 candlesticks I want. You'll find them in the temple to the west. Bring them to me, and I may reconsider. Well, we can accept or not. Well, I think we kind of need to go through the door, so let's accept it. Well, I guess that I have no other choice. Once again, being that she is mute, she can't say anything. So the misunderstanding there is unfortunate, to say the least. We'll continue on, though. Another thing I like, too, is notice the water. The water's pretty nice for a little 2D game. Has very nice effects. You can also turn it down, too, to where the it's not as nice if you're having like issues playing the game, but I don't think you'll have any issues playing this game. It doesn't need a whole lot to play it. Alright. No. Bad lasers. Whoop. Oh. Oh, great. More things that shoot at me. And they go through the walls. That's great. So, we will platform around because we are all that is Sprite, all that is me, all that is the world-saving Sprocket. And our other candlestick. Cool. Okay, let's get back to Johan. And that button, for whatever reason, I didn't realize that tab has the 2 arrow keys. It's just tab, and it's showing you, okay, that's your inventory, and there you have candlesticks. For someone that's played video games for as long as I've had, I kind of felt pretty bad realizing that, well, that's tab. Herpin and derpin. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Well, finally died for real this time. But once again, starting right back, we still have the candlesticks, as you can see in our inventory by pressing tab. So there's really no big thing. It's just, you know, I guess you're wasting a few seconds of your life, which, considering if that's all you have to do, that's not too bad for a video game. So let's go over. We will hand over our candlesticks. The door's shut. Hello? Where'd you go, door? Where'd you go? As things goes on, you'll get to different places with that. Johan, what do you have to say? What's that? You found the candlesticks. I guess I should let you through after all. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks for being sensitive to my issues, jerk. Alright. Now, I really like this guy. This guy is so cool looking. The art style is really interesting. I think it's hit or miss depending on how you like it, but I like it a lot, and I really like this guy, especially compared to some of the other characters. I like the way this guy looks. Hi, me. I see you've met Johan. So first he builds a stupid door, then he offers to open it for people. For a fee, of course. Can you believe the moron asked me to fetch him candlesticks? Most people have the respect and not even touch things that belong to the temple. Johan asked me to steal them. I told Johan I'd put some ancient Tangaroa curse on him. Then I gave him the glare. Works on everybody. How did you sneak through? Cheese it! Okay, so I guess we stole some artifacts from the temple. That's great. Once again, though, the game is great about showing you what to do. Okay, I can't go up here. You can't reach up here. You can't make this jump. So what's going on? Well, give it enough time, and our little buddy over here will fall down here, showing us you can go through there. I like it. It's really cool, just intuitive ways of teaching someone how to do stuff, like, see, once again, secrets, without actually, you know, knocking them over the head with, hey, do this. You know what? I haven't been this way. Let's go this way. Is there a secret over here? No. Once again, the Zen-like idea of the game. I usually do love games that are kind of in your face and like the hard rock and roll and explosions and stuff like this. And sometimes we'll shy away from games that are a little calmer, but I'm actually really enjoying this. It's soothing. A lot of games really, you know, you smash through everything and you forget it, but I actually feel like this will kind of stay with me for a little while because it is something that is different. Are you gonna hurt me? No. Okay. There's a lot of exploration in the game, so there will be some time. And you're also thinking, too, for the few times that I've shown you the map, that doesn't look like a whole lot of land. Well, trust me, there's more than it actually looks like. And then also, Chapter 3 especially is over 10 times larger than the first one. Yeah, 10 times. Plus, there's areas like this that I can't even reach yet, so you'll need to come back when you have certain items and or our ball friend. And I will show you the ball guy right before the end, too. But here, as you can see, the platforming gets a little harder, but never anything too bad off our first chapter. By pressing tab, we can go to our inventory, and we can find out that we've now collected a green gemstone. A beautiful and highly valuable gemstone. So how about we back out right here. We're going to go to Chapter Select, which is really cool. I like how it's a breathing and organic menu. And we'll go back to here. We have more stuff down below which shows us credits, the different achievements we've earned, and also the demo for those that want to play the demo. We also have our Chapter 2 up here. And how about we jump on in? Ah, now I'll try and be a little quiet on some of the points, and you'll hear the sound effects that the ball makes and the music, I think, really work together well. Now, the one thing that I will say was a little difficult at first is when you watch, I kind of bounce all over the place and it gets a little crazy, so you got to kind of take it at a slower pace unless you know what you're doing. By holding down, I cannot bounce really, really high, which sometimes you'll want to do. Oopsie. What I mean, you got to go really kind of slow sometimes. Now, you don't have to, but I recommend it off the bat. Whee! So, we can press up too. Once again, they do give you a little bit more to instructions this time around, but still not a whole lot. By pressing up, slowly you'll start jumping higher and higher. I really like the little smoke effect right here too. Oh, hey. Hello. Hey, Mina. You're a ball. Yes, I am. I've heard the stories. A ball disabled a huge bomb in this lab. Yes, the bomb is still here, sleeping. The ball, it happened 1,000 years ago. Was that you? Okay, so a little bit more backstory. Once again, we've skipped kind of a whole part of the first chapter, and I won't ruin anything for you story-wise, but maybe something is happening. Maybe the humans are gone. Once again, remember, these are sprites. These are not humans. We're not there anymore. All right. Whoop. Down we go. And we're going to hold down now to prevent us from bouncing too high and going through. And we've also actually found a secret right here. I don't know if there's anything. Is there anything in here that's worth going to? Might just be a secret, or we. Oh, another one, huh? See if we how high we can get. Okay. Maybe we'll come back to that some other time. Once again, that's the nice thing about this game is not everything is just readily available to what you're doing. Alright, so once again we're going to hold down so that way the laser doesn't shoot us, and we're going to cheese it over here. Love that. The sound of the water, really cool sound in this game. Once again though, if this is something that you're not a big fan of, if you're not a big fan of music, sound, you know, ambiance in general, this might not be a game for you. I do know that some of the things that I kind of disliked at first was the fact that there was missing a lot of in-your-face music and stuff like that. But that's not what this game is. And I think after watching this video and doing some of the research on your own, you'll know that, well, this is going to be a game for you or not. There is also a demo, and we are giving away a free copy for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita. So there's plenty of chances to be able to try the game out before you make a decision of whether you want to purchase it or not, though. Okay, so let's go down this way. And I, once again, do like the fact not only do we get saves, but he does add a lot of stuff to each little room. Oh, God. I haven't seen you yet. Can I jump on your head? I can't. Ooh! Come here. Come here, little robot. I'm going to zap you. So by hitting A... Ooh! We can grab onto him, and he can fling us different places. That's pretty cool. Whoa! Okay, that's going to be a mechanic that's going to have some crazy outcomes, I'm assuming. Ooh, flowers. Alright. Oh, hey, look. Hey, little ball flies. What's up? Oh, you don't want to be my friends? Fine. Alright. Okay, so we got to go this way instead. And that's one of the things about this game, too, is you're gonna have to explore. Not everything's gonna be readily obvious right off the bat. But I like that again. Ah, we're gonna talk to Rob. Rob, you are a very colorful individual. Ball? But how? Never mind. I bet everybody who sees you goes, oh my God, you're a ball. How can this be? You must get that all the time. Anyway, door. I wake up this morning and it's just there. What's the big deal? Do sprites have biological urges to build them? Guess what? Don't care. I've got this tool that opens them all. It's here in my pocket. No, it's not. Damn it. Come on then. Help me look for it. So another little quest that we're going to have. We now have our mapper. And we have Rob, who's an ocean fairy, in our ball area. But anyways, now we're going to have the availability for 2 spots that we want to check out. We can go back to the right, up, and then just see our question mark here. Or we can go back to the area we were at. So it creates these little quests that you can go through and re-go through different areas and also open up new areas. As you can see, Rob is fluttering around us right now with this little green little arrow. So everyone, this is the general idea of Knytt Underground. I don't want to spoil anything because there actually is quite a bit, as Rob explains our map thing. And I don't want to ruin any story yet. The third one actually gets even better to where, in the 3rd chapter that is, you actually get to play between both characters and you can switch between them on the fly, which really opens up some new cool ideas. This is a game in a long series of games built by the developer with the same IP. So if this is an intellectual property, an IP that you like, well, I say take a look at it. Oh, what do we have here? As you can see, we're going to take a look. Aha, the nest. Those birdies took it. Let's have a look. Oh, wait, it's not there. So we're going to take a look at our other question mark. Once again, if this is a game that looks like it's something interesting, check out all the information in the video description below. And if you would like to win a free download copy of Knytt Underground for the PS3 or PS Vita, well, the code will work for both. Leave a comment in the comment section below. That's all you need to do, and we will pick a winner at random. Unfortunately, though, the code will only work for those inside the United States. We're sorry for all of those across the pond and throughout the different part of the world, but I guarantee we'll have plenty of more giveaways in the future. So thank you everyone for watching another episode of Indie Access. Ball, Rob, and I, and our little purple spiky friend. We'll see you next time.